What was the last pick?
We didn't see
Viper. He's gonna buy a blink at some point. I bet he's gonna blink in when he's level 20 plus. He's gonna cast Reflection.
I'm interested how he does. I like this draft in the fact that they know if they win this laning phase and just take these tier 2 towers at 20 minutes, they're going to win the game. I mean, it's a Luna, Beastmaster, IO, DK. If they somehow have like a 1 or even 2K lead, I actually think Empire just takes their base at 25 minutes. If they lose the laning phase, they just lose.
Yeah,
and I'm fine with that, right? Like, if you're playing I don't want to say clearly better team, but just a quote-unquote better team. We'll see you later, Miposhka.
Well, not the start you're looking for, and it could get worse, actually. Yoku also in trouble. Miracle in the Metamorphosis 4.
Well,
Grant, you were saying.
I mean, they have the win condition, right? You just push the base at 25 minutes. Maybe quote-unquote decent lanes, but they don't have any lane movement. You're not going to rotate an IO middle, and Shadow Shaman can't go middle. Look at how slow he is.
They're going for Shadow Shaman. Rasta, Void coming out. Obviously still daytime, and actually they're going for the turn kill on a Sand King. Did they overstep a little bit? Maybe not. Miposhka still dying, and the Shackle. Oh, nice beam at the last second. They maybe did overstep. Mind Control falls, but Rasta did technically go down first in favor of Liquid, but still making the best of the situation here as Empire.
So he could rotate middle if you want, but I think Luna is what you're scared of, and he's already in the Luna lane, so you just leave him up there. But still, good start from Empire, DK, FN. He's having a great time middle. 13-1 versus 27-12. Oh, no. And this is the thing. This is why you leave him up here. This is a kill.
Yep. IO. Oh, maybe not. Ain't coming in. With that mitigating the damage, and Mind Control's going to be turned, actually. The Orb's doing plenty. The Shackle to lock down GH, and that Tether clutch with the overcharge from Yoku. Great TP, and we'll just call it bait all along. Is not going to do him in, and FN will survive. This IO clearly worthy of the first pick so far for Empire.
I love Ghost Stick TPs and just doesn't do anything, like, because the TP took a while after the Wisp. He's like, well, I'm here now, I'm level 4, but wow, what a save by Yoku, like you said. They're going for Viper, sure enough. The Wild Axes will finish the job. FN, I think this time he actually is going to die, but at what cost now for Kuroki? He's on the run, turns back in, GH, not much you can do about that. They do lose the Jakiro there, but at least they get the turn kill on Rasta. Ghost Stick, he is possibly going to be run down, but you're right. Misses coming out, and never mind that Metamorphosis activated for this as well. Those kills, but I think you'd rather have him just farming bottom.
Yeah.
It's a free lane, right? Ghost Stick TP'd middle, and you saw that.
Definitely not ideal. Top lane, you look at the pressure. They have a ward, right? I was going to say, they're reacting as if they know this is coming, and sure enough, the ward did spot that.
Ulti.
They're going for Viper. There's the Eclipse. You're just talking about it. That's a kill on Viper. Mind Control comes into the last second with a Burrow Strike, but it's just too late now. He might die. Jakiro running in as well as GH. They get the double kill on Luna. He's going for more. Ain't going to happen. She will finally fall in a 2-for-1 response. Miposhka going to try to run. The urn is up from GH, and they should be able to die for this one. As a dual breath and the eventual auto attacks from GH help finish the job. So it makes it a 2-for-2, but initially a double kill for Luna coming out.
We saw Miracle and Arteezy both love doing this, and then it kind of fell off, but hey, they want to fight. I think they just want to fight early, and here we go, smoke into smoke.
And 19 hero kills at 11.5 minutes. It was close. Liquid turning around. But Terror Blade is still behind. Promaror is ready to go. Queued up. There we go. Initiation. Can they get here in time to save him? I don't think so. The Shackle's locking him down. Do they have enough damage? I mean, he has plenty of armor, but it is still plenty of damage. FN does go down in the middle end. He got the center off, actually. So Miracle stays alive. He finally goes down himself. So yeah, that's why Liquid wasn't coming. I was wondering where the hell they were, but they were busy killing FN in the process.
Ghost Stick should be dead as well. GH. Yep.
Burrow Strike connects, and that should be the finish. As mentioned, the Wild Axes ain't going to do a thing, and he will finally fall. So, I mean, they kill Terrorblade. It does ultimately cost them 3 of their lives in return.
Getting his own towers, but he has to commit those wards to these fights. And they didn't get anything, right? He placed the middle. They didn't even get the kill on Mind Control, and no tower either, but top lane.
They're relocating somewhere. They're going to the top lane. Terrorblade's dead. He didn't have a Sunder there, and obviously still on cooldown, and that relocate proves to pay off big time. Is it going to take somebody back with him? Probably not. Beastmaster, Shadowblade. That's actually Dragonite now, who does die in the middle lane meanwhile, so another case of at least kind of an eye for an eye situation.
DK going Shadowblade, so still some initiation, but can GH get this? No. Creeps are spawning. Just get out.
Smoked in the other part. Luna's kind of like, all right, I'll just go. So a little bit gave it away of sorts, but it doesn't matter. Wow. They just melt it.
I still think Liquid's okay, right? Because if you kill the Luna once,
and if you're Luna, also getting level 18 wouldn't be too shabby. Of course, that level 3 Eclipse coming into play then, so just a couple of key components there for Empire. So a couple more minutes even. before, and there you go. There's confirmation. Dragonite going the BKB next as well. They find Viper. They're going for the kill. You mentioned the ice armor, mitigating some damage. Oh, there's a relocate with the Luna, though. The Eclipse has been popped, but Tumman will finally fall. Will it be enough to in the long run? Mind Control comes in with the epicenter. They lose the DK. Mind Control still alive on top of the Magnifier as well. It helps to burn down the Luna with the Aegis pop now. Yoku, he relocates out, but now Luna's all by herself, as you just mentioned. They don't kill Io technically, but it doesn't matter. She cannot get away without him.
That's why this hero is very popular too. I don't mind. I like Luna.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely
fun hero to watch.
Fun hero, I
especially,
agree.
And she's still doing a good job. Very high net worth, the highest, even still beating out Miracle's TB right now. Barely.
Sure is. GH on the way, runs right into a Primal Roar. Centaur stomp to follow. And the Shackle's there anyway, so yeah, there was no chance that he's getting out of there. Just way too much lockdown.
Was that just a Hawk bait? Because you saw he voided the Hawk, like he was chasing it down to get the free gold. I think he actually used it to bait. Uh-oh.
Got it.
Bait out the BKB.
They got Luna, but a relocate again. Yoku.
That was such a good try. Mind Control tried stunning him before the relocate so he couldn't tether, and he just barely missed. That was almost a slick play.
I just love how quick he just TPs out too to farm again. Efficiency is real. Beam up bottom lane. Miracle's going to get low. He steps at the last second. He'll barely survive as a result and set up the turn now. Pochka goes down. That was so close for Empire for getting a clutch kill on Terrorblade, but they do not make it happen, and now they're going to lose a second, and Gostic most likely TP onto the Shrine. He's going the other direction. At least they got DK out of here, but Matama Man will help cut him off. Double kill coming out in the end. That's one of those cases, though, man, it's so close to going the other way, but it did not in Liquid. They come out on top of that exchange. Yeah. That's not to say that they can't win this game now. I mean, definitely.
It just got a lot harder. Yeah,
just a little bit harder for sure, but you still have your Luna that's massively farmed, and we still have yet to really see those BKBs also come into play. Yeah. In fact, I don't think anyone's actually... Oh, no, we did see the TB used there. Yeah, both TB and DK for that matter, but Luna still hasn't. Speaking of Luna right here, coming in with the Eclipse for the turn play. The Poach coming multi-way, but he got the ward down. Matama Man's trapped. He's going to die here as well as the Sand King. On top of that, even Yoku, of course, assisting with the tether up, and now they're hunting GH. Usually GH is doing the hunting, but it's back to daytime, and FN, he should be able to catch up to him, especially with that tether. I don't think GH is getting out of here. The Orbs smacking him in the face, and that's going to successfully be a kill on GH as well. So there's that that bit of a gap closer for Empire. You see Terrorblade sending the illusions bottom, but again, Empire's overall very happy with what just happened.
I like this Liquid, the more experienced team. They want to create chaos. Like, hey, we want prove yourself, prove that you can make these calls like we can. We want a TI. Let's see what you can do when we make you make mistakes.
Luna does not have her butterfly yet, so that's the one big difference right now. They catch the Beastmaster. The silence is up.
Purge.
It's going to be lasting a couple more seconds. Offensive Spirit Vessel, but they get the sheep in the back lines. There's the Rasta Wars. Rasta locking down that Terror play, but they'll lose it, and that would be the Beastmaster. He eventually goes down. Yoku on the outskirts. He's still alive. The overcharge active on the 9, doing so much damage. Down goes Terror play. Matama Man's also going to fall. He's trying to get enough damage on the Rasta right there. He finally kills him, but he goes down himself. So far, it's a 3 for 2 in favor of Empire, actually. Yep. But it's FN and Knive, the survivors, both of those cores.
That felt weird. It looked like Mind Control could have killed that Wisp a lot sooner to get off that overcharge, just get Wisp out of the fight, but he went for somebody else instead, and I think that hurt him.
I wonder if that axe came into play as well. Oh, this is big though. Luna, no. The Ice Path catches Luna. TP, that ain't working.
No BKB, yeah.
No BKB, just has to run, disarm everything, trying to keep him slowed enough, and they will indeed catch him. So Luna's dead for 77 seconds. No buyback now.
And that's the thing. We just said they won the fight, but FN, can he even get this kill?
Oh, the axe is almost due, but that urn actually, I think the urn was a difference maker. That urn coming out from GH.
They can't fight this. Miracle just gets a free Aegis, it looks like.
You don't even try for your Empire, it seems like. I mean, you don't have your Luna for 25 seconds. Why even risk it? This is a free Roshan here for Liquid, no doubt. But as I say, that Empire's in the area. What is this? The shackle on the bait? He baited him in, I guess? Mean, I don't know about this. FN going in. They might kill the Night Stalker at least. But again, if you're Liquid, it's like, all right, well, we still killed Roshan. I mean, not the end of the world.
Make him commit to maybe a dumb fight there somehow, but now you see that the gold lead just now, it just continuously switches. I cannot believe how close this game has been.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with you there. It's Definitely very well executed by Empire. FN, though, finds Jakiro, and that's a free kill.
He's been the last 3 deaths. Not just for his team.
Caustic, buyback coming out from Jakiro, by the way, and here we go. GH, the Eclipse is bouncing around, pops a Crimson Guard defensively. Not going to mitigate the most on the Eclipse, but physical damage, doing pretty good. Nobody did other than the roster right now. Let's make a Sand King on top of that. Miracle looking for a target with that BKB up, but Knife, he's just running away, and the rest of the Dire team is as well. Oh, nice tether right there to FN from Yoku. Ooh. It's not going to be enough, though. Matoma Man finishes him off with that dot. Kuroki hoping to find somebody else, but looks like DK. He actually pops the Elder Dragon for him.
I like what Miracle's doing. He's just running bottom with Metamorphosis right now. He's like, wait, they don't have any abilities up right now, and my Metamorphosis is still up, but Kuroki, let's die back.
That's 105 seconds for a Jakiro. What on earth?
Yep.
He's level 22, I guess. Holy crap.
Look at that, level 25 on almost multiple heroes now.
Yeah, I wonder what Luna got with her level 25. We'll check that in a second here. But Beastmaster, meanwhile, hunting from a Tumble Man. He's got the open, has support from that Luna, and oh my god.
A little bit of damage there, huh?
Just a little coming out. Checking Roshan, he's not up for about another minute or so, fortunately.
Like we said, I mean, kind of the quote-unquote star player on this team, and he's showing it. He is super farmed.
Now, we still have to respect the reflection, right?
Yes,
you see it right there. And look at Luna. She just dropped, a quarter of her life just simply from that illusion. It feels like, here we go, though. Epicenter once again coming out. The Io Tether is up, keeping him alive. The disarm on top of Luna as well. So her offensive capabilities, not the most right now. Pops out the movement. She's still alive, though, with that BKB. Going toe-to-toe with Miracle. But Miracle's going to be hexed up, actually. Miracle's in trouble. The auto attacks are going to be too much. He's dead for 100 seconds. Has a buyback, but Man's already popped back. Yoku is going to end up falling to Viper in the backlines, it looks like. There's the buyback from Terrorblade now. He's coming back in mind control. He's going to end up falling. The Eclipse is bouncing around. But Man, he's taking the damage. They kill Luna in the end without Io. She ain't gonna live. Everyone diving for Empire. They end up dying in the end. They got the middle, of course, but they lose all 5 heroes in the process. Granted, it was a couple of buybacks.
Yes. And this is what we're talking about, right? Luna on one side, you just lose your base. Terrorblade on the other side, you just lose your base. You have to do something here.
There we go. You have to buy back. I mean, obviously you have to. You can't just give up 2 sets of racks, let alone all 3, right? Mind control?
I think if they go for third, that's when you buy back. You're okay giving away 2 because you already have middle, right?
Well, they're going to lose roster. That's the last thing you want if you're Empire, to lose a hero on top of that now.
That's not good since he doesn't have buyback.
Io's going to resurrect, and I think Liquid is going to have enough there. So no buyback on Luna necessary in that sense, but
now if DK gets some farm, you'll still have DK and Luna buybacks, but this is the point of the game when Liquid is just scary because now they have 2 extra, if not 3 lives, right? You have Cheese, 2 Sunders in a fight. You have Age.
He opens. Not the best target, maybe. Going for the Night Stalker. Now he pops his BKB. Auto attacks. Those glaives bouncing around, but they just kill Roshan. Age is picked up by Miracle. He's still got a center on top of that. Doesn't even need it right now. FN trying to run with his BKB activated himself. Gets at the Macropyre lays. They disarm up with a Luna. And they, How did he tether out the DK?
Or relocate, I should say. That was a smart play, though, right? Because Luna has buyback, DK doesn't.
Okay.
I think that was a very smart play, but still, I mean, you're just... The fact you had to leave your Luna to die and she has to buy back now, but still, a good play by Yoku.
It was the best play in that current situation. It was the best of a bad situation, I guess. Way to put it, but
you might lose here if Metamorphosis is up.
It is up. Got bad news. Bad news for Empire. It is up, and those racks are melted away. They jump on FN. This is the last stand right now for Empire right here. The disarm on the Luna. They lose a DK. He's staying dead as mentioned, and Luna with that Eclipse, all she can run around like a chicken with a head cut off in the back lines. The illusions again spawning, and that's mega creeps in favor of Liquid, and they're going cutthroat. They're going for the victory. The great 2-man stun, and Empire unfortunately will just have to throw in the concede as the GGs are called. A hell of an effort, but Liquid is victorious.
I can't believe that was a 45-minute game. This feels like it's only been going for 20 minutes. That was just a good back-and-forth game, and that's pretty much how the game went. As the game went later, Miracles just get out-carry you. Yeah. And I'm surprised Empire did last that long. They ended up getting the first set of racks, too, but
no one's really overly concerned about getting silenced, right? It's not like a Quap or a Storm Spirit even, something like that along those lines. So, really curious to see how that works out for Yoku. As I say that, though, Caustic's in trouble, and Yoku, of course, he's not on the Isle this game. He's on a Skywrath mage, so all he can do is spam Arcane Bolts and say, get off my friend, but Liquid, they get the first blood. We've seen a lot of pressure being applied, but there's a pull, and Maposhka, only so much you can do about it.
That's still one of the most drastic nerfs is Kuroki. Gets the stick off.
He's fine.
Survive, That's the thing too, right? Stick just counters you throwing those arcane bolts so much, and now GH, look at him, sticks up.
Oh, and the wave of terror hit, but he's slow by a caustic finale. Slow. He's still running after him. It's not nighttime for another minute, and the TP attempt from Yoku. It's going to be it. Not enough. The void comes out from GH at the split last second. God, that was close.
That was, and now already in Liquid. They're doing great. Even Mind Control, look at, he's in a little bit of trouble right here. I think he's dead.
He's dead for sure. Yeah, the cask was ready to go from Epochka, so man, he's having difficulties. We saw earlier he took a lot of harassment, and now he even dies on top of that.
Just going to be okay, and they're just going to go. Shrine is up at 5 minutes. They're okay, kind of not suiciding for that, but using a lot of their HP, they can just go Shrine and come back to the lane.
Mind Control, it's rinse and repeat down here. Mapochka, same story. Phantom Lancer, though. That's a level 6 Phantom Lancer, by the way, against a level 2. Beastmaster Crookie's like, I love you, man, but I can't do a thing here.
Yeah, I think versus Underlord, it's just better to get that defusal up early. You just take away all his, like, you don't even want to kill him. Just take away all his mana so he can't continuously Firestorm during fights, and then you can take anyone else down.
Well, they're going to GH here. Middle lane, Maledict is up, but look at that Firestorm with the Pit of Malice, keeping them away. Sand King gets in late. I mean, they take out GH, but it comes at the cost of Sand King's life. In the process, Agostic falls. Oh, there's two, I guess.
Oh, I want to. How many can he get?
Stick. Look at that. He's going to try to outlast hit him now with the Sandstorm. Another Firestorm coming out, so might get lucky. Matoma Man going to infest a creep. Centaur stomps him out. What a play coming out from Matoma Man. However, Gostic running away. Pit of Malice keeping him in place. GH also in pursuit, but now GH in a pretty bad spot. FN and Yoku rotating over. FN's in the front lines. He's running into a bit of a trap himself, though. He's running up the stairs. That's not going to work. FN breathe fire. Ain't going to save him. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, he goes down. So ultimately, they kill a Dragonite after all of that. They're like, you know what? We're fine with that.
Seven Mad's gonna be pretty happy about that. It's back. I can't. It does feel weird. Like I like Arlen on a hero, but against the PL when you don't really have the best clear besides like wild axes. Uh-oh. We're gonna run uphill into this.
Croaky throws out the magic missile, so he's good for now. Trying to run. They get the silence on a Beastmaster. They collapse on him. That defusal auto attack. So much damage from PL, and they kill the Vengeful Spirit. So great couple of finds there for Empire.
I think you got to start rotating out. Miracle, you need to start going with the team. Lifestealer, you need to start farming.
So top lane Underlord, he's looking to defend for now. GH TPing in, but there's 5 heroes up here. For Empire, I don't think they realize that. Now they do have an Uber out. Can he get it off in time? Pipe is going to be used. Beastmaster TPing in. He's still stun locked down. Miracle, he's dead. Miracle goes down. Matoma Man jumps in with the Infest. Not the greatest though. Poshka is going to end up going down, but he gets the Maledict off before that. Mystic Flare doing so much damage. And Mind Control, he got his Promaror off just before, but now Phantom Lancer looking to finish off Kuroki at least. Now he's beat down on Lifestealer. Matoma Man, the armlet toggle, that ain't going to save him. He goes down. Skywrath finishes off the Vengeful, and GH is in trouble as well. Empire Gaming, a dominating fight here in game number 2. And they're going to get the tower on top of that.
Man,
who knows?
This guy's a farming machine. He really is. I mean that in a good way. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this guy's farming, but he knows what he has to do.
To try to help lead his team to success here as Nave. He's going to get caught eventually, though. The silence comes out, and this is a huge pick. Goes without saying on Phantom Lancer. 400 gold plus the weight of GH. So sure, FN's kind of pushing top lane, but they did not want Phantom Lancer to die there. I feel like this is a pretty popular hero for FN, and I want to say I see him do this a lot. He just, again, he uses it off cooldown as your suggestion there.
Oh, middle.
Constantly.
Everybody going maybe Underlord?
That's a tough kill. However, the break is up. You're right. Is it enough damage? A Maledict on top of it. The swap eventually coming out from Kuroki. Maybe too late, though. Pit of Malice, though, in return. GH. He's on top of that. The split through from Knife as he doppelgangers away, and he actually makes his way out of there. Mystic Flare. It's not the most damage on GH, and he'll end up living. As Sanky, though, he wants more. The two-man stun. Phantom Lancer going forward with another doppelganger. They end up killing Underlord. Now with him dead especially, they can definitely kill more. Down goes Vengeful, and they want a third target. They get the third target in Night Stalker. Empire Gaming, another statement made in this fight, and that's a tier 2 tower very likely. Maybe a kill on Mind Control, actually. He was trying to be a little creative right there, and a little too creative. Cast kits, and that's a dead Beastmaster.
There's the Radiance, but it doesn't matter. You just lost not only 4 for 0, you lose your tier 2. They're just going to take complete control. That's the one thing I'm actually, when I talk about like how stuff's going to get changed, I actually can't believe Firestorm still affects Roche. It's just one of those things. I'm like, it's clearly intentional or they would have fixed it. It's one of those weird things.
Oh, the steal attempt from Gostic. Matoma Man will pick it up, though. Gostic ends up losing his life because of that death ward, not doing the most damage as mentioned. Maposhka will end up falling shortly after. They are locking down a little bit in the middle of the pit. Actually, that's Mystic Flare. I don't even know what's going on, frankly. They lose the Phantom Lancer, though. And now FN, he's being run down. Open wounds on him. Empire Gaming picking a fight. They were not going to win. Double kill from Matoma Man. And you see Yoku, he's just in the background like, all right, I just need to live. But Hiroki, great vision with a wave of terror, swaps him in, and that should be the finish of him. They ultimately clean up all 5 heroes. They don't lose a hero themselves, and they still have the Aegis. Now they're going to kill tier 1 mid. Maledict with the cast. Can't stop the TP, so he will survive. They sit back. Working on a halberd, by the way. So another game where we happen to see halberd, your favorite item.
Yeah, I mean, it's great this game, right? If you get it on the right DK before BKB, and now
that's a kill on FN, unless the TP works. Too much physical damage. That's what we're stressing. It's like BKB. It's a good item, of course, but you still got Primal Aura lockdown, and the physical presence is insane.
The double aura, right? You know when you're a kid and you finally get like your first toy pony or whatever you wanted when you were a little kid.
I did not want a toy pony.
That was it. Well, I got a real pony, and that was the best feeling. That's kind of like that. Oh, see
that's
Yoku.
An offensive swap. Yoku's dead. 46 seconds now. He has a buyback, but DK does not. He's dead for 20 seconds still. You seen the backlines, by the way? Sand King is trying to cut the creep wave,
but he's nervous because the Underlord, you don't know when he's going to TP in.
Like there, he just TP'd in, so he is going to cut another creep wave, but
they have one full. Oh, PL!
Oh, what a play by PL! Yeah, is it going to be backdoor protection kicking in?
No, got close enough.
It's not going to be happening. Buyback from the Skywrath, and DK's out. There's a BKB activated by Phantom Lancer. You see Liquid's like, we need to run, but Matoma Man, he's manning up. Actually, Maledict is on him though.
No mana.
No Aegis, remember too. He does have wand charges, I believe. They go for Underlord, Mystic Flare, the Primal Roar. They'll lock down off to the side. That's on Witch Doctor and somebody else right there. They will. No, Nate Bailey stays alive as he doppelgangers at the last second. Mind Control now needs to run himself. Trying to get away. Throws out the Wild Axes, clearing out the illusions. If anything, Mirko's also still somehow alive as tanky as hell. They killed off Lifestealer in the midst of this. And then Ancient Seal connects Gostic with the Barrel Strike to finish the job. Knife survived onto that Phantom Lancer some way, somehow. Kuroki, all they can do is man fight, and that's not going to work. And he, too, is going to be picked off. That ended up working out beautiful for Empire.
Yeah, and only one buyback there for the Skyra. They're completely okay with that.
Yeah, and FN obviously has to be a little bit concerned. As Gostic doesn't have a TP, by the way. he's trying to run back, and so this melee rack's taking plenty of damage in the meantime. Gostic, he does have an epicenter, but you're right, it's dead. And Empire, I don't know if that was planned or not. I gotta say it wasn't planned to just give up a melee racks like that, but clearly they were caught completely off guard somehow. Liquid's not going to stop it in the end, it seems like. So, free Shrine for FN. We'll take it, middle lane. I
guess it's free in some point, but now you don't have Dragon form.
PL, that ancient creep almost screwed him in the end. He is split it up with the Match Death style. Out comes the Mystic Flares. He does have the axe effect. Kroki with the swap, though. However, Night Stalker not going to be enough. Taking it out, maybe it is. Out comes the Crimson Guard. The lift in the air with the heals on Sand King. He's going to hide in that Sandstorm, at least do his best. Phantom Lancer got out of the fight. He's coming back in with the Spirit Lance, keeping the illusions, doing some damage. Actually, the Maledict is up as well. Life to the once again goes down. Underlord, he's not tanking out the Maledict, and the auto attacks eventually finish him off. He's dead for 90 seconds. And Empire, great reset. They will lose the Witch Doctor as well as the Sand King, but I mean, they kill the cores in Underlord and Lifestealer. I just thought, do they have every single aura right now?
I feel like they might.
Helm of the Dominator is the only one. Does Beastmaster? I still didn't confirm that if Beastmaster
doesn't have it. No, okay, he doesn't. He went solar.
Oh, they find a free kill, it seems like, on FN, the 4-staff away. That's not going to work, and now Navid's actually in trouble. If they catch up to him, he's going to doppelganger over the ledge. Maposhka pretty much going to accept death at this point. Don't tell me he's... Okay, he's out. Ancient Seal on a Night Stalker. He's just going to run. He's running after, actually, that Skywrath mage. This could be a decent kill on Yoku, and it looks like it will be, so...
No buybacks on either.
True.
This is a now it is a free Roche.
They can do Roshan.
And that's a big one. If DK forms down, okay, that's like the longest cooldown besides Epicenter in this game. On Liquid's side, they're just running at you. They have auras. They want to fight. They're active. The Ancient Seal as well. And now they're just going for it. No buyback from the DK. I don't think you'd use it either way. They're going to lose this Rax.
Probably lose the melee. Yeah, he's up in 6 seconds. I mean, Skywrath being up, Mystic Flare ready with that ag, so maybe we'll see them try to defend. In fact, there we go. The Shiva's going to be popped. Nate jumps in. As Phantom Lancer, they just lock down the Witch Doctor though, so he just melts away the Mystic Flares in the backlash. Not the greatest Mystic Flares, actually. Really doing no damage in the end. Dragon Tail stun. Vengeful, of course, dead. So far on the dire side, as I say that, Kuroky buys back, as does Witch Doctor, so nobody dead currently, but Liquid still hanging around.
So they can make a little bit of pressure, still middle if they want, and Aegis is still up, obviously.
Yeah, of course, I'm guessing on the live stealer there. BKB from Dragon Knight also ready to go. He's going to pop the Silver Edge for now, meaning to pop the BKB. He will use the 4-step forward. Actually, live stealer in a pretty bad spot because that life stealer's going down. Remember the Aegis, though. He'll be coming back up in the backlines. Mind control dealing with the Phantom Lancer not too well. Maybe he is. The Illusion's running after him, however, and then he focuses his attention now on Kuroky, Doppelganger, and the Illusion's helping to tear him through with the Diffusal Blade. In comes the Epicenter, hits Miracle. Sandking loses all life, gets 4 steps away. Those are some great Mystic Flares right there, doing some great damage. Not enough to the pipe, enough mitigation. She's eaten by Underlord in the midst of the fight. How is Beastmaster the only hero dead right now? Sand King looks like he's going to fall as well, as Life Stealer and Fast Bombs actually healing up, if anything. Mapochka overextended. He ends up going down, but 3 deaths, despite so much clashing going on, is absolutely insane to me.
Kuroky's positioning during that whole fight, it looked like he was going to die with 200 HP. He somehow gets to the backline, gets a good stun. He gets the Sentry and the stun down on that Sand King, and it just wins him the fight. I mean, Firestorm, I think if you're like maybe in a losing game or something and you're doing some split push tactics, but they're just running as 5.
Yeah.
So I think you just go for the route. FN.
Mind control. Oh, they find the big target in Phantom Lancer. The 4-step initially, the swap back in. Oh, that might have hurt them, actually. Lifestealer was going for it, but no. Will successfully get the kill. Pit of Mouse. It does lock down Mapochka. He's dead. Obviously, PL does have a buyback. Did he use a BKB there? I'm blanking, actually. Anyway, Skywrath Mage, he's going to get picked off, too. He has a buyback. There's a buyback he used on Phantom Lancer. Speaking of BKB, GH will use his, and yes, to answer the question, Phantom Lancer did use his before his death there, so it's on cooldown now as the lockdown stops. So Liquid, once again, going to reset and go for the tower. They're going to go for the racks, and again, look to spawn Mega Creeps this time.
It looks like they should be able to get this, even with everyone alive. FN, oh, he gets spotted out. This is going to be rough.
Bit of Mouse. He's just being zoned out right now. You see the objective gaming from Liquid. The Mystic Flares are out, though. Underlord's taking a lot of damage. Kuroky eventually swaps, however, so he might die, but got his teammate out in Miracle. Kuroky in the front lines. Eventually, yes, is going to get picked off. To answer the question, Nave, though. He gets locked out by the front ward despite the BKB is up. He's not taking the most damage. He will fall, however. He's dead for 110 seconds. No buyback to be had as those Mjolnir procs coming out from FN, but GH just doesn't care with that BKB.
He's the only one here.
Manning up
on
the Night Stalker. Dude, your team is not here, bro. They just all left him.
See ya.
And so he'll end up going down. I'm guessing that was an Uber on out.
Yep.
He
almost got that. If he got that kill in DK, I think they call good game. I love the attempt by GH, but
yeah.
There's Megas, there's PL, there's a good game. And well, Liquid, I mean, Empire put up a great. I think Empire they looked really good. Yeah. I want to say, especially game number 1, I think was more of a draft issue than anything. I think they still played really well for like what they were up against, but once Liquid realized, hey, we can just keep running at you with all these ores we have. We don't have any downtime. What are you going to do?